What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Legion of Nerds. I'm Chuck.
I'm Brandy.
And I'm Johnny.
Tonight we're coming with our discussions for ACOLYTE episode 5 and 6. If you like what we do here, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave some comments. Let us know what you thought of episode 5 and 6. Let us know what you thought about episodes 1 through 4. We'll take it all. Yes. The way to go would be just like our movie discussions. We'll start off, we'll talk about episode 5, and then we'll move on to 6. Probably going to be spoilerific all the way through. So if you haven't seen the episodes and don't want to be spoiled, I would go watch them now.
And then come back.
That's right.
Don't forget to come back.
So, on to episode 5.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Who wants to start?
Let Johnny go first.
All right.
Okay, guess I'm going first.
All right.
I like the 5th episode, but I guess like we said before, it could have been put together. Like 4 and 5 could have been an episode.
Yeah.
Like where we got them walking around and then finally got the fights and everything. Like the 5th one had a lot of the fights.
Yes.
And I was about it. I thought it was cool. A lot of the fights were awesome. Seeing Jackie with the 2 lightsabers, that was cool.
That was cool.
And I was pissed off that she ended up dying.
Right. I thought it was cool she fought like Ahsoka. They had like the same fighting style Ahsoka did.
It was awesome.
With the 2, yeah.
I think that's what bothered me the most, though, was that she ended up just being put down.
Yeah. That's what they were there for.
I know, but come on. She was so cool.
She was. Mm-hmm. She was.
The bugs were plot armor.
What do you mean? Just a way to get rid of him?
Take him away for just a little bit and then come back with it.
I don't know. But if I would have... that's weird. I don't know. I would have had him kill him or something. Like, that was just... Either... Because I don't see him...
I think they expected...
getting away.
Them to kill him.
Right, I know that's
as
what
soon
they
as they
expected.
took him away, I was like, no.
Yeah, because they didn't even show nothing. Like,
He'll be back.
He'll be back. That's
Yeah.
right.
His lightsaber didn't drop or nothing like
No.
that.
He was still slicing and everything. Mm-hmm. Of course. What did you think about the reveal? That it was Kamir.
I called it.
She did, like a long time ago.
Some, like, Scooby-Doo stuff right there. Like, oh my gosh, he's tied up and we walk away from him. Oh my gosh, it's him.
Well, we called
I
that
got away
too.
with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
That's right.
Jackie smashing his face in with the freaking lightsaber. Da, da. Yeah.
The head butting the saber.
Oh yeah, when he was using the cortosis. Like,
The helmet.
I had never seen that before.
right.
And so I thought that was cool.
Yes. Yeah, I thought it was. I mean, at first I was like, is that Beskar? And then I was like, no, it's cortosis.
Upon further research, it's cortosis, and it shorts out the lightsabers.
That's right.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, if you read the Thrawn novels, it shows up in that. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but Anakin destroys a cortosis mine in one of the books.
I don't know. That was the first time I saw anything like that. So when he headbutted the lightsaber, like smashed the first one away and headbutted it, I was like, it destroyed the lightsaber. It just destroyed it? What?
Right.
Like, what happened?
No,
Doesn't destroy it, just temporarily disables it.
we've never seen it in live action, so yeah, it was pretty freaking cool to see it in action.
And his braces, like,
Yeah.
almost
When he
thought.
slapped away the first one.
It almost looked like it was embedded
It
in his
did.
arms.
It did almost. I thought he had like somehow
Tattoos.
like put it into his arm or something.
An unfortunate smelting incident.
Right. But no, it was just like you said, his brace.
I liked the episode, but I didn't like the episode.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we got all the walking and talking, and then we got all the fighting.
Yes.
That was all we got from him.
Right.
Not really anything to super progress the plot.
Right. Well, I mean, like I said in my immediate reaction for it, the fighting, the lightsabers was great. The action was great, but then they started talking. And then it was like, oh, here we go again.
The dialogue is definitely lacking.
It is. And don't get me wrong. I know. Star Wars is a soap opera, but this show is very soap opera-y with its dialogue and its the way it handles a lot of things. Like, I know I talk about broadcast TV since the first episode, but it really is soap opera-y.
It very much does feel
soap
like
opera-like
TV.
Right, like broadcast TV, yeah.
I'm taking away a bunch of my theories.
We'll just call it soapy.
What?
I'm just taking away any like somewhat complex theories.
Oh.
It's so simple. That,
The show itself is.
I'm giving up on any complex theories.
Like Fight Club?
Yeah, I'm giving up on that because I think it is, but like they are two separate people.
They are.
They went into this whole mission with the idea of it's not a Sith, it's a Jedi. Or at least a former Jedi.
They weren't wrong.
They were not wrong.
But, you know.
Beat the crap out of them.
Yeah.
And that they said it multiple times, like he had a weird way of fighting.
Yes.
That's why he beat us.
Yes. Because the Jedi have been taught that there's just one way of fighting. Like, and it's like the rules of war. Like the rules of warfare, right? Like back in the day when you fought a certain way, and it was honorable to fight a certain way, right?
And then guerrilla warfare began.
That's right. And then so unhonorable combat started. So that's how they were looking at it. Like when you come at somebody's sword fighting, there's honorable, and then there's dishonorable, and they've only been taught the honorable way.
You never attack an unarmed opponent. Like,
oh yeah, I'm telling you right now, if I was Saul,
Kamir would have been dead.
Yeah, like I'd have severed his head.
Osha wouldn't have stopped him.
No, Osha couldn't have got to me fast enough. By the time she'd have said Saul, my saber would have been going through him. Like there'd have been no stop. I may have turned and looked as I was going through him. Like, but it was it's too late now, Osha.
They'd already done killed Jackie and Yord in front of him.
Yes.
Still lots of questions.
Yeah, all them red shirt Jedi we got. Yeah.
Finally, Yord does something that doesn't involve him having a stick up his ass.
He did. He did. There at the end, he was all loose. He seemed all loose and shit.
He's like, okay, let's turn around, and then.
And of course, Osha just took him back to die.
Yeah, that was it. Death. Mother. God bless. This show makes me. It just makes me shake my head. I mean, I'm all down for all the extra Star Wars shows, Star Wars stories, but this is not one of the best.
No,
like it's just not.
That's why I hadn't even watched the 5th episode till 2 days ago.
Right.
Because I was like, I'm probably not missing much. And all we got was like, oh yeah, people fighting. Let's go.
That was the best episode so far, in my opinion.
It was left with May with Soul and Osha with Kamir, and
it started out with giving you these questions. Like it handed you these questions, and then the last 2 or 3 episodes has just literally been nothing to do with any of those questions.
Nothing. I don't understand their way of storytelling. It's the little tidbits about stuff here and there, but nothing that's really going to answer any questions till you get to the last episode. And I know that seems kind of like what shows are set up to be like, mystery shows, but usually they give you breadcrumbs throughout.
A trail to follow.
Yeah, and it just doesn't seem like there's one here like that.
1 and 2 gave us these questions, and then I'm pretty sure it's gonna just keep on.
Right.
I still want to know what actually happened on Brendok.
And we're gonna find that out. They're gonna stuff it into one of those episodes where we got 2 episodes left, and they're just gonna stuff it full of
Better tell us what actually happened on Brendok. I'm not leaving.
Well, in the
without
trailer,
info.
we've seen that they will go back.
I was about to say because Kelnaka was
And Torben,
they
we're fighting.
Like we're fighting,
Yeah. So we will go back.
but I guess that's the perfect leeway into 6 though.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You didn't get any more answers than before.
No.
We did.
Soul figured out it was May. Kamir knew it was Osha.
Yeah.
All we got told was, "Oh my gosh, he was once a Jedi guy," but we were already told that like 3 times. Like, oh, it's gotta be some Jedi guy.
I think we know who his master is.
Was.
Was his Jedi master.
I want to say, no, that'd be too simple, but
It's this show.
Oh my God.
It's
Why did
Vernestra.
y'all say that? Because you just made me believe it now.
It's got to be Vernestra. That's why she wants to be the one to go and deal with this, because she's figured out that she created this problem.
I'm about to say, even at that, he was like, she was like something to tip the scales,
And
like
that's-
giving some kind of oh my gosh, it is her.
That's
But
how they
something to
keep
tip
it
the scales
from
is
Kiadi Mundi.
the balance.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's how they keep it from Kiadi Mundi.
But it
They
look-
never said anything to him about it.
Well, I think they did write themselves. They did write themselves out of that corner of him being a Sith by saying he used to be a Jedi.
Yes, but then in this episode, he's talking about the rule of 2, which is Sith.
He never said rule of 2.
He said the power.
Power of 2. There is a
You're
difference.
correct.
There is a
You are
difference. Because in the last episode, he talked about how he didn't want to follow the rules. He wanted to live the way he wanted to and use his powers the way he wanted to. And he did not want to live by anybody else's rules. Mm-hmm. So,
Regardless of Jedi or Sith,
Right.
he's in the middle, and
Right.
that's what I was talking about before the show even started. I wanted to see that whole. I thought that's what the whole show was about. This person that's the middle, like. In
But if you-
between,
but if you come at least from the Jedi's side of it, there is no middle. Because once you start using it, the fucking Force for nefarious means, you are a dark side user, period. There is no middle
I thought only
ground.
Sith dealt in absolute.
Yeah, well, you go tell the Jedi that.
It's like the Prime Directive.
Yeah, yes. You just follow it whenever you want to.
man, we haven't even really talked about this episode that much. We've just been talking about other things.
Oh, we're on to the next episode now.
Yeah, because
Yes.
that's like episode.
Yeah.
That leads right into episode 6.
Yeah.
where nothing happened.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we have been talking about it. We were talking about the
We were
rule of 2, the
theorizing.
power of 2.
Talking about stuff that was said during the episode.
And if Darth Tenebris
That's
may
a
very
short
well,
swim to last or take that long though.
yeah, yes, like fighting them waves would have been a bitch. Do you really think? Do you think he's been trained by a Sith in some way or another?
I don't think so. In my opinion, I think he got taught by the Jedi, but then started using those and trained his own way.
All right,
And learned his own way because he
where-
knows how the Jedi fight. So
Or maybe
fighting
he
in a
just
erratic
found a
way
Sith
Right,
would be the
temple.
perfect way to go around it.
Right.
Found a Sith temple.
All right. Where did he get this red lightsaber?
He kept his and bled the kyber crystal.
Even they said that he probably, in the episode where he said something to Osha about you probably didn't get to keep your saber. I don't think he did either.
Or they thought he was
Not
dead.
willingly.
Or that like he was half dead and left him where he was.
Not with his saber though. They ain't leaving that saber laying around.
What if there were 5 of them on Brindok?
Five of them.
Then that would rule out that he's her Padawan, because she wasn't there.
I was thinking Kamir was there.
So do you think it's that witch theory?
Which one?
He was another witch?
Oh, the triad.
Oh, maybe. Do y'all want to talk about it?
I mean, we can.
All right. We have dyad in Star Wars, where two people are connected in the Force. You know, it's a stronger connection than most. But what if it's a triad? And Kamir is just as connected to Osha as May is and all around. So it's a triad, and that's where all these triangles keep popping up.
Because Jackie was
Even Jackie was
three
stabbed
times
with
in
the
shape of a
triangle. And there's triangles all through Brindok. There's triangles everywhere that has anything to do with the witches and all that. So,
You think they're...
when they created Osha and May, they created one with a penis as well. But when it comes to... because he has a penis. The males go to another part of the world where the females stay here.
And they typically only interact for breeding purposes.
Maybe. He's just as... he's like a brother.
But why would they... Okay, so why would they... If they only interact for, like, breeding purposes, then why would they need to make the children in the first place?
Oh, they did not make these kids because there weren't any penises around, man. They made these kids so they would be straight Force children.
But don't they have the
like
Force
Anakin.
as well?
No. There's a difference.
They are made of pure midichlorians.
Like Anakin.
Oh, okay.
Like Anakin.
I see what
you know. The kids are
Yeah.
like Anakin.
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that,
Like, yeah, the Force is in them too.
It's just heavily
But
concentrated.
created using the Force, like you turn out to be like Anakin.
Yeah.
Like, or whoever, you know.
But now I'm confused because when we... So this was from like 2 episodes... No, it was before the episode 5. We had that little spoiler being told that he had a twin. That dude had a twin.
Yeah.
Where's the twin?
Well, it may have been wrong, and maybe he's still coming.
I don't know where it's going.
But supposedly it was a good twin and a bad twin.
Yeah.
So is there a good one running around the Jedi Order?
That looks just like him?
Yeah. That we haven't seen. That's just there though.
Like, and no one recognizes him?
Who's seen him?
No, like even on the planet, there was like 4 or 5 different Jedi that saw.
Oh well, it's not like all the Jedi know each other.
Well,
Like not all white people know each other, man.
well, I mean, that's not what I'm meaning. Like at this point, at some point, he's got to be able to come. If he's going to come into the show, right?
Right.
The other one. Then he has to have some sort of close proximity to this situation. And if he has some sort of close proximity, then they would know of him.
What if they? Well, I mean, what if they both got kicked out, and one of them went the dark way, and one of them stayed the path of the light?
Well, then how are they going to bring him in? I think the only...
I don't know. I didn't write this show.
No. I think the only way that this is going to work out with there only being 2 episodes left is that it was the chick with the laser whip.
Vernestra.
And something ended up happening. Like Osha saw what she saw, but there was still more to the story. Like, I don't think they messed with her mind. I think it was just there was more to the story. The Jedi did some shady stuff, and that's where we're at. Oh, wow.
Kamir also makes the comment that he's older than everybody thinks. We're not even going to touch on that comment.
He did. He said I'm much
Well-
older. And so, like, you think he's doing some... What, didn't Palpatine do some stuff like that?
Darth Plagueis the Wise was Palpatine's master, and he was the one who was playing around with creating things with the Force so he would live forever.
Yeah. Is he?
But I don't think Plagueis is running around at this time. And if he is, he has a master.
It's Tenebrous.
This is before Palpatine. Yeah, Tenebrous. I don't think it's great to think, I mean, goddamn, maybe with these storytelling, that he just stumbled across the Sith temple and read all this stuff and now knows how to use the dark side of the Force. But I don't think that's what it is at all. There's got to be a dark side user and she's not a dark side user. She's in the books. She's good. Venestra.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
she's the star of the book. No,
saying-
but in my head, where my head was going would be like, oh my God, she would be the bad guy. Like, you know what I mean? And then I thought about it, and I was like, no, she's not. Like,
Unless they take the pyramid, where the shows outdo the books.
I
The
doubt they
movies
would
and
do
shows.
that. Like, right now.
So do we? Well, we'll do that after the video. Break down canon
He already
for
knows.
him.
Oh yeah, I already knew.
I already did it for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna go in some kind of really simple route, only for the sake of everything else so far has been a very simple route.
It has been. And don't get me wrong, Star Wars is for kids. I already know.
Yeah.
But you can have deep stuff in
I was
Star
about to
Wars.
say I'm part of the younger generations, and I'm like, okay, come on, man.
But I mean,
Like-
kids.
Oh, kids.
Not
like,
just my kids. Like, we're adults, man. I hate to say that, but we are.
Still, I'm
Yeah, I'm an adult. Ain't
I'm
you ever
20
seen that
years
video?
I'm 20 years younger, and like it's still like, what the heck?
Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know.
But I feel like these next 2 episodes are probably gonna be long.
Just stuff. They're not.
They're not. The last episode's the longest episode, and it's 40 minutes.
Oh, they're not?
Yes.
Then what are they gonna do?
They are just going to shove so much
It-
information down
like
our
I
throats
said,
in
there's
these
just
last
the last 2 episodes. It's either going to be the most simplest answers ever, or they're really going to shove a lot down our throats in the last couple episodes.
It could be either or.
Yes.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm ready for it to play out, so I know what's up with the mystery.
Yes.
Sound like you're about to say I'm ready for it to end.
Yeah, I am
he
looking forward
is,
to
so
Skeleton
he
Crew too.
knows the story.
Yeah.
About to say
Yeah.
it's getting close to when we rate it.
Yes.
Is there anything else you wanna?
Yeah, I'm finna talk about Star Wars canon real quick. And for anybody that's still here in the video, the way Star Wars canon works, and this is exactly how it worked under George Lucas when he still ran Lucasfilm. At the top of canon are the movies. Okay? The movies trump everything. Anything that's in the movies is canon. Period. There's no beating it, no nothing. I don't care if it showed up in a comic book or you played it in a video game. If a movie comes along and says something different, the movie's canon. Next here is the TV shows. Period. The only thing that trumps TV shows when it comes to Star Wars canon are the movies. So anything that happens in this TV show is canon and knocks out anything else that came before it that's not in the movies. So Ki-Adi Monday is alive and well right now. And I hate to tell y'all, but that's George Lucas's rules. Everybody that wants to talk about Disney and Kathleen Kennedy and the canon, George Lucas's rules. After the TV shows, we have the books and the comic books and blah, blah, blah. Anything that comes under it is not, it don't matter. That's canon. Like,
And that's like the PC games.
yes, like anything in the TV shows outdoes everything but the movies. So y'all can whine and cry about canon, but what we got in this show is canon.
Moondy's whole, like, his birthday and everything was in Legends, right?
Well, no, it was
in a
oh yeah,
PC.
CD-ROM.
The CD-ROM
for the Phantom Menace, which 10 people had, and now it's a big deal. It was a companion piece for the Phantom Menace. But y'all, TV outdoes everything but the movies. So y'all can complain about canon, and I don't care who y'all are, everybody. Well, y'all ready to call it?
I'm good.
All right. If y'all like what we do here, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let us know what y'all thought about these last 2 episodes and what may be coming ahead. I've been Chuck.
I've been Brandy.
and I've been Johnny.
Y'all don't have too much fun.
You carry a Jedi weapon. But you are no Jedi.